So about 60 years ago, I drove up from San Diego to Hollywood to see Jim Morrison. He lived in just below the Hollywood sign on a tiny little hill. And we stopped at a liquor store, and he decided that he was gonna let me drive. And I'd never driven this Mustang. We had a big Shelby engine in. Oh my God, what a beast. We called it the Blue Beast. And so he let me drive. The moment I got in, it just started raining. It seemed like it was always raining around Morrison, almost like Shakespearean shit. Anyway, he said, go ahead, drive. I got in, I drove it. The moment I got in the car, I started hydroplaning because I pushed the gas too fast. We just spun straight down Sunset Boulevard doing donuts, circles. And he said, I think I better drive. We were both fucking drunk. We'd just been in a liquor store and got scotch, and bourbon, and cold beer. And he bought some Wonder Woman comic books. And I wonder what the fuck. Anyway, we wrapped the booze in the comic book so we could go in a restaurant, a bar, anywhere. It looked like a comic, but we'd be able to have a swig. That's how much he drank. Anyway, so he said, I'll take over. And he got on the street, Beechwood Boulevard. And out of the clear blue sky, he just opened that bitch up. And we flew, and I mean flew, like glided. We left the pavement. He was going so fast. And he, out of nowhere, comes this like almost like a hand that pushed us, like started pushing us. Here it comes. We went like this. Bang, 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 bang. 14 fucking cars in a row. Wham, bang, bang. We came to a grinding halt. Like the ass end was almost. We could smell the gasoline. He'd almost ripped the ass off the Mustang, and I'm going to show you exactly where it was so you can get the better flavor of it. But I was coming down the opposite way. But here we go again. He opened it up about here. I mean, like, and there were all the cars right there. So he opened it up and bang, 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 that fast, and we ended up screeching to a fucking halt right on the corner of Cheromar. Ass sticking like that. Anyway, the cops was called because everyone, now the citizens were all out checking out what happened and how come there wasn't an explosion after all that banging. And then I said to Morrison, hey, look, the cops are going to be coming here, so you take that guy who's coming over here asking you questions, take him away. He couldn't speak English hardly. I said, you go have a conversation. I'll get the beer and everything. We had a pint of ice cream in there. Pamela wanted some ice cream, but we never got back to the house with the ice cream. Anyway, this is the little street called Verbena Drive. And I'll tell you what happened on this street after I tell you what happened down there. Cops came. They must have known him because the cops said, you, get in the car. And Morrison, I've had trouble with you, get in the car. Turns out Morrison had 502s every other weekend. And back then you used to just pay $500 and get out. And that was the end of it. That was the fine for drunk driving. It was incredible. Anyway, so Morrison kept shouting out the window, hey, it's a 1969 Mustang with a Shelby engine and all this other technical shit. And the cop said, hey, it's a Mustang. We're putting down Mustang, that's all. And he was indignant. I was going, fuck, shut up, Morrison, please. Anyway, the cop said, well, who was driving? And Morrison said, oh, he was driving. Blamed me. And I just rolled with it. And anyway, next morning we all went down there, and boy, the car was just almost in half. And somehow, don't ask me how, but somehow that son of a bitch started. He started it, and we took it down to the gas station, and I think they glued it together. We didn't have crazy glue then, but I mean, it was bent. And so that was the end of that story. But then I got a bill about a week later my name was on the drive. I was the driver, so I was responsible. And all those maybe 13 cars or more, can't remember exactly, they put in a bill for the damage to the car. It was like 10 grand. Back in 1969, 68, 10 grand was 50 grand or more. And so that was the damage. And I just sent it to Max Finker's lawyer. I never heard a word again. But I wondered about my driving record. And the cops never took my driver's license. They never asked for his. I don't get it. It was like, back then, it was like, whoa, easier, so to speak. Anyway, this is the house. He lived here. Starts there. Goes around. There's the gate. It was 2522 Verbena Drive. And there are the steps I carried this drunk ass up. And I'll cut this video and start again when I get out.